Days of Our Lives, Ariane Zucker returns one last time to take Nicole away from Eric in a tearful divorce and a shocking custody battle. After months of silence and a painful absence, news has arrived that brings both relief and deep emotion to millions of devoted fans. Ariane Zucker will return to Salem one final time as Nicole Walker, to officially say goodbye to her fated love, Eric Brady. But this return is not about reconciliation, it's about closure. A bitter divorce and a dramatic legal battle over custody of their daughter, Holly Jonas, will bring the story of Eric and Nicole to a heartbreaking but dignified end. This is not simply the end of a romance that spanned over 2 decades. This is a tear-streaked final chapter, layered with unspoken sorrow and its Days of Our Lives way of honoring Ariane Zucker, who has embodied Nicole for more than 20 years. Ariane Zucker, from behind-the-scenes hero to on-screen farewell. Behind the spotlight, Ariane Zucker's departure was anything but simple. Last year, she bravely filed a lawsuit against NBC, Sony, and several powerful figures within the Days of Our Lives production team, alleging a toxic work environment, particularly hostile toward women, allegations of harassment, unsafe conditions during intimate scenes, and long-standing neglect by veteran producer Ken Corday triggered a wave of support from fans and fellow actors alike. But as a consequence, Nicole was quietly written out of the show, her role frozen without any real goodbye. Now, however, everything is about to come full circle in a special, emotional episode where Nicole returns, not to rekindle old love, but to finally let go. The final divorce and the tense custody battle. According to behind-the-scenes sources, Nicole's return will center around her divorce proceedings with Eric, from whom she has long been separated. But this time, the split won't be quiet because there's someone else at the heart of it. Holly Jonas, the daughter Nicole has raised since infancy. This isn't just a legal battle, it's a storm of emotions, reopened wounds, unresolved misunderstandings, and love that has never fully disappeared now pouring out in a courtroom. Nicole, though she left Salem due to unavoidable circumstances, she is the one who has been with Holly since she was a baby. No one can replace a mother's love. Eric, now more stable, he lives and works in Salem. He's the one present in Holly's daily life and, from a practical standpoint, appears to be the more grounded parent. Who will win the legal battle? The custody battle won't just be about legal precedent, it will be about symbolism. Who truly represents home to Holly? From a legal perspective, Eric holds an advantage. He has a stable life in Salem, can provide Holly with a secure environment, and has been the steady figure in her recent years. From an emotional and historical view, Nicole's love and sacrifice for Holly since the beginning of her life make her the true mother not just on paper, but in spirit and heart. Prediction: Nicole will ultimately win custody of Holly, but will be required to leave Salem and start anew. Eric will be granted visitation rights and maintain an important role as Holly's father. It's a bittersweet compromise, one that brings peace, but not without pain. Eric and Nicole, the end of an iconic love story. This time, there will be no second chances. No reunion, no rekindling. Nicole will leave Salem and Eric for good. The final hug, the last shared glance, the goodbye, will not carry promises, but release. A letting go, gentle and final, after years of entanglement and heartbreak. Bringing Nicole back for this last appearance, portrayed by Ariane Zucker herself, is not just the right thing for the story. It's a gesture of respect. For her, for the fans, for the countless viewers who gave their youth, their time, and their hearts to this couple. A new journey for Eric, but Nicole is no longer there. With Nicole gone, Eric Brady, played by Greg Vaughn, will continue on his own path. In future episodes, and especially the upcoming 60th anniversary of Days of Our Lives in November 2025, Eric will likely take on a new identity, as a single father, or a man learning to love again after a life-altering loss. Backstage rumors suggest possible love interests. Sarah Horton, a familiar face, recently single after separating from Xander, with a romantic past with Eric. Jada Hunter, though she's had chemistry with Eric, she currently appears to be paired with Sean Brady. Whatever direction the writers choose, one truth stands firm: Nicole will no longer be a part of Eric's story. Not in action, not in presence, only in memory. Saying goodbye to a legend with gratitude and love. The audience doesn't need forced replacements or shallow dialogue to explain Nicole's absence. What they deserve and what they're finally getting is a real goodbye. One filled with emotion, honesty, and the reverence Ariane Zucker has earned. Nicole's final appearance, portrayed one last time by the woman who made her unforgettable, will be a sad but beautiful melody. not just the end of a storyline, but the permanent image of a strong, loving, and fiercely determined woman who never gave up on love or on what was right. And you, the fan who has stood by Eric and Nicole through all their storms, how do you want to remember their farewell? A handwritten letter left behind, a tearful final word in court, or a glance across the room between two people who were once everything to each other. Whatever your vision, share your thoughts. Because sometimes an ending isn't just a goodbye, it's a way of saying thank you for what was once forever. Days of Our Lives, a week of secrets, babies, and betrayals in Salem, June 30th to July 4th, 2025. Salem is no stranger to drama, but the week of June 30th to July 4th, 2025, on Days of Our Lives promises to deliver a whirlwind of emotions that will leave longtime fans breathless. From a shocking secret birth to a father's fierce fight to clear his son's name, this week's episodes are packed with twists that will tug at your heartstrings and keep you guessing. For viewers over 65, who have cherished this beloved soap opera for decades, these stories weave together themes of family, loyalty, hidden truths, and the courage to face life's toughest moments. Let's dive into the heart of Salem's latest saga, exploring the dramatic moments that will unfold in this unforgettable week. Sophia's secret birth, a life-changing decision. In a quiet corner of Salem, a young woman faces a moment that will change her life forever. Sophia Rachel Boyd, alone in her room, is gripped by the sudden and overwhelming reality of labor. This isn't a false alarm or a moment of teenage drama. Sophia is giving birth, and the weight of her situation hits her like a tidal wave. As she cradles her newborn, tears streaming down her face, she whispers, "I can't let anyone see you, okay?" Her words are laced with panic, hinting at a desperate plan to keep her baby a secret from the world. Sophia's decision is shrouded in mystery. Why is she so determined to hide her child? Is she protecting Sophia herself from the judgment of Salem's tight-knit community? For longtime fans, this moment echoes past storylines, like Kristen Dimmer's infamous baby pillow scheme, where secrets and deception tore families apart. Sophia's solitude in this critical moment is heartbreaking. With no one to turn to, she's forced to navigate the fear and joy of motherhood alone, her heart torn between love for her baby and the need to shield them from prying eyes. As the week unfolds, viewers will be left wondering, what will Sophia do next? Will she confide in someone she trusts, like her grandparents, or will her secret deepen, pulling her into a web of lies that could unravel at any moment? For those who followed Days of Our Lives through the years, Sophia's story is a poignant reminder of the challenges young women face when life takes an unexpected turn. Her journey is just beginning, and the choices she makes could ripple through Salem, affecting everyone from her closest friends to the town's most powerful families. EJ's fight for Johnny, a father's desperate defense. Across town, the DiMera family is embroiled in a scandal that threatens to tear them apart. Johnny DiMera Carson Boatman, the young heir to the DiMera legacy, finds himself in handcuffs, accused of shooting his own father, EJ DiMera Dan Furigal. The accusation stems from a night of chaos at the DiMera mansion, where a gun was fired and EJ was left wounded. Johnny swears he didn't pull the trigger, and in a heartfelt confession to his grandparents, he reveals he was at the mansion that night but insists he's innocent. Johnny's slip of the tongue, however, lands him in deeper trouble. When he accidentally tells Detective Rafa Hernandez Galen Gearing about his presence at the scene, Rafa shares this with his partner, Jada Hunter Ilya Cantu. Though Rafa believes Johnny's claim of innocence, the evidence is stacking up, and Johnny is soon arrested. For EJ, a man known for his sharp mind and unyielding ambition, this is a call to action. He leaps to his son's defense, vowing to clear Johnny's name, even if it means bending the rules or making enemies in Salem. But EJ's tactics raise red flags for his daughter-in-law, Chanel Dupree DiMera Raven Bowens. Chanel, who's fiercely protective of her husband, worries that EJ's willingness to make a deal with the devil will drag Johnny deeper into the dangerous world of the DiMera family. She confronts EJ, her voice trembling with frustration, warning him that his schemes could make things worse. Chanel's fears are rooted in her love for Johnny and her desire to keep him free from the manipulations that have defined the DiMera legacy for generations. For viewers, this tension is a classic Days moment, where family loyalty clashes with the darker side of power and influence. As EJ digs deeper, he begins to suspect there's more to the shooting than meets the eye. Could someone else in Salem be pulling the strings, using Johnny as a scapegoat? The stakes are high, and EJ's determination to protect his son will lead to choices that could either save Johnny or plunge the DiMera family into even greater chaos. A cryptic clue for Belle, unraveling the mystery. Meanwhile, Belle Black Martha Madison finds herself at the center of a new mystery that adds an extra layer of intrigue to Salem's drama. One day, an unmarked envelope arrives, containing a single SD card. The discovery sends a chill down Belle's spine. What secrets does this card hold, and who sent it? For longtime fans, this moment feels like a nod to the show's history of cryptic clues and hidden truths, where a single piece of evidence can upend lives. Speculation runs wild. Could the SD card contain Rafe's recordings from the night of the shooting, offering a clue to the real culprit? Or is it part of EJ's plan to manipulate the narrative and protect Johnny? Belle, with her sharp legal mind and deep connection to Salem's tangled web of relationships, knows that this card could be a game changer. As she examines the mysterious gift, she's drawn into the heart of the DiMera scandal, forcing her to confront questions of trust and betrayal. Belle's storyline is a reminder of why Days of Our Lives has captivated audiences for so long. Her quiet strength and determination to uncover the truth mirror the resilience of viewers who face their own mysteries in life. Will Belle's discovery lead to justice for Johnny, or will it unearth a secret that could tear Salem apart? The answer lies just beyond the horizon, waiting to be revealed. Kate's return to Titan, a literary scandal brews. While the DiMera family grapples with their crisis, Kate Roberts Brady Lauren Costello steps back into the spotlight with a new role at Titan, the powerhouse company that's been a cornerstone of Salem's business world. Kate accepts an offer from Alex Kyriakis Robert Scott Wilson to return to Titan, not just to support her son Philip, but to honor the legacy of Victor Kyriakis, a Titan in every sense of the word. Her first assignment is a juicy one, overseeing the publication of One Stormy Night, a novel that's already the talk of the town. Kate's excitement turns to shock when she uncovers a surprising truth. Stephanie Johnson Abigail Klein, her former PR manager, is the mysterious author behind the steamy bestseller. Stephanie, however, wants to keep her identity a secret, fearing the scrutiny that comes with fame. Kate, with her sharp instincts and knack for sniffing out secrets, isn't easily fooled. At a lively gathering at the local bar, she voices her suspicions, but Alex, Stephanie's loyal boyfriend, works hard to throw her off the trail, spinning a web of misdirection to protect Stephanie's privacy. This literary intrigue adds a lighter, yet still dramatic, thread to the week's events. For viewers who followed Kate's journey through love, loss, and corporate battles, her return to Titan is a triumphant moment, tempered by the challenge of navigating Stephanie's secret. Will Kate respect Stephanie's wishes, or will her curiosity lead to a public revelation that could upend Stephanie's life? The clash of ambition and loyalty is pure Days drama, served with a side of Salem's signature gossip. A week to remember in Salem. From Sophia's secret birth to EJ's fierce defense of Johnny, Belle's mysterious SD card, and Kate's literary detective work, this week in Salem is a tapestry of heartbreak, hope, and high-stakes drama. For viewers over 65, these stories resonate deeply, reflecting the timeless struggles of protecting loved ones, uncovering truths, and finding strength in the face of adversity. Sophia's desperate choice to hide her baby speaks to the weight of life-altering decisions, while EJ and Chanel's battle to save Johnny mirrors the fierce love of family. Belle's cryptic clue and Kate's suspicions remind us that in Salem, no secret stays buried forever. As you settle into your favorite chair with a warm drink, prepare to be swept away by Days of Our Lives from June 30th to July 4th, 2025. These episodes are a testament to the show's enduring magic, blending suspense, romance, and raw emotion in a way that feels like coming home. Don't miss a single moment of the drama that's been captivating hearts for generations.
All new Days of Our Lives, only on Peacock.